Donald John Trump, born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York City, is one of the most well-known and controversial figures in modern American history. A businessman, television personality, and the 45th President of the United States, Trump's life has been marked by significant achievements, bold decisions, and a fair share of controversies. This biography explores his early life, business career, entry into politics, presidency, and post-presidential activities. Early life and education. Donald Trump was born into a wealthy family. His father, Fred Trump, was a successful real estate developer, and his mother, Mary Ann MacLeod Trump, was a Scottish immigrant. Growing up in a wealthy household, Trump was exposed to the real estate business from a young age. Trump attended the Q Forest School in Queens before being sent to the New York Military Academy at age 13, where he thrived academically and socially. He then spent 2 years at Fordham University before transferring to the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania, one of the top business schools in the world. Trump graduated in 1968 with a degree in economics. Early business career. After college, Trump joined his father's real estate company, Elizabeth Trump & Son, which focused on middle-class rental housing in Brooklyn, Queens, and Staten Island. Trump demonstrated a knack for the business and quickly started making a name for himself. In 1971, he moved to Manhattan and began making significant investments in large building projects. One of Trump's first major deals was the transformation of the Commodore Hotel into the Grand Hyatt, a project completed in 1980. This was followed by several other high-profile projects, including Trump Tower, a 58-story skyscraper on Fifth Avenue in New York City, which became the headquarters for the Trump Organization. Trump Tower's success cemented Trump's reputation as a leading figure in real estate. Expansion and diversification. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, Trump expanded his business empire into various sectors, including casinos, airlines, and sports. He acquired the Taj Mahal Casino in Atlantic City and opened Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino. However, not all of his ventures were successful. The airline company, Trump Shuttle, was not profitable, and several of his casinos faced financial difficulties, leading to multiple bankruptcies. Trump's ventures were not limited to real estate and casinos. He also dabbled in the entertainment industry, becoming the owner of the Miss Universe, Miss USA, and Miss Teen USA pageants. In 1987, he published his first book, The Art of the Deal, which became a bestseller and enhanced his public image as a shrewd and successful businessman. Television career. In 2004, Trump became a household name through his role in the reality TV show, The Apprentice. The show, in which contestants competed for a job within the Trump Organization, was a massive hit and further solidified Trump's celebrity status. His catchphrase, "You're fired," became iconic. The success of The Apprentice and its spin-off, The Celebrity Apprentice, significantly boosted Trump's brand and public profile. Political aspirations and entry into politics. Trump's political ambitions were evident long before he formally entered the political arena. He publicly flirted with the idea of running for president as early as 1987 and considered running for governor of New York. He even sought the Reform Party's presidential nomination in 2000, but eventually withdrew. Trump's political positions often shifted over the years, and he was affiliated with both the Democratic and Republican parties at different times. However, by 2011, he had firmly aligned himself with the Republican Party, becoming a prominent figure in the birther movement, which questioned President Barack Obama's citizenship. 2016 presidential campaign. In June 2015, Trump officially announced his candidacy for President of the United States. His campaign was marked by controversial statements, bold promises, and a populist message that resonated with many Americans. Trump promised to "Make America Great Again," a slogan that became synonymous with his campaign. Trump's campaign focused on issues such as immigration, trade, and national security. He proposed building a wall along the U.S.-Mexico border, renegotiating trade deals, and taking a tough stance on terrorism. Despite facing criticism for his rhetoric and lack of political experience, Trump's message appealed to a significant portion of the electorate. Against the odds, Trump won the Republican primary, defeating established politicians such as Jeb Bush, Marco Rubio, and Ted Cruz. His victory in the general election against Democratic candidate Hillary Clinton shocked the world. Trump won the Electoral College, although Clinton received more popular votes, highlighting the deep divisions within the American electorate. Presidency, key policies and controversies. Trump's presidency was characterized by a mix of significant policy achievements and numerous controversies. Here are some of the key aspects of his time in office. Economic policies and achievements. Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017. One of Trump's major legislative achievements was the passage of the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, which lowered corporate tax rates and aimed to stimulate economic growth. The act was credited with boosting the economy, though critics argued it disproportionately benefited the wealthy. Deregulation. Trump focused on reducing government regulations, particularly in the energy and financial sectors. He rolled back numerous Obama-era regulations, arguing that deregulation would spur economic growth. Trade policies. Trump's trade policies were a significant departure from his predecessors. He imposed tariffs on China, aiming to reduce the trade deficit and bring manufacturing jobs back to the U.S. The trade war with China had mixed results, with some benefits to American industries but also increased costs for consumers. Immigration policies. Border wall. Trump made the construction of a border wall between the U.S. and Mexico a central promise of his campaign. While some segments of the wall were built, the project faced funding challenges and legal obstacles. Travel ban. Early in his presidency, Trump issued an executive order banning travel from several predominantly Muslim countries, which sparked widespread protests and legal challenges. The ban was eventually upheld by the Supreme Court in a revised form. Family separation policy. Trump's administration implemented a zero-tolerance policy for illegal border crossings, which led to the separation of thousands of migrant children from their parents. The policy drew severe criticism and was eventually rescinded. Foreign policy. North Korea. Trump's approach to North Korea was unorthodox, involving both threats and unprecedented meetings with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. While the meetings were historic, they did not result in substantial denuclearization progress. Middle East. Trump brokered the Abraham Accords, which normalized relations between Israel and several Arab nations. This was seen as a significant diplomatic achievement. Withdrawal from international agreements. Trump withdrew the U.S. from several international agreements, including the Paris Agreement on climate change and the Iran nuclear deal. These decisions were controversial and had significant geopolitical implications. Domestic policies and issues. Healthcare. Trump and the Republican-controlled Congress attempted to repeal and replace the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare. While they succeeded in eliminating the individual mandate, efforts to fully repeal the act failed. Judiciary. Trump appointed 3 Supreme Court justices, Neil Gorsuch, Brett Kavanaugh, and Amy Coney Barrett, shifting the court to a conservative majority. He also appointed numerous federal judges, leaving a lasting impact on the judiciary. COVID-19 pandemic. The COVID-19 pandemic was a defining challenge of Trump's presidency. His administration faced criticism for its handling of the crisis, particularly regarding testing, lockdowns, and the promotion of unproven treatments. However, the Operation Warp Speed initiative to develop and distribute vaccines was a notable success. Impeachment and legal challenges. First, impeachment. In December 2019, Trump was impeached by the House of Representatives on charges of abuse of power and obstruction of Congress related to his dealings with Ukraine. He was acquitted by the Senate in February 2020. Second, impeachment. Following the January 6, 2021, Capitol riot, Trump was impeached again on charges of incitement of insurrection. He was once again acquitted by the Senate, but the impeachment was historically significant as the first time a president was impeached twice. Post-presidency and legacy. After leaving office on January 20, 2021, Trump remained an influential figure in the Republican Party and American politics. He continued to claim that the 2020 election was stolen, despite a lack of evidence to support these claims. His influence led to ongoing divisions within the Republican Party between his supporters and those seeking to move away from his brand of politics. Trump's post-presidency activities included launching a new social media platform, Truth Social, after being banned from major platforms like Twitter and Facebook. He also hinted at a potential run for the presidency in 2024, keeping his supporters and critics alike on edge. Personal life. Trump's personal life has often been in the spotlight. He has been married 3 times. to Ivana Trump, 1977 to 1992, with whom he has 3 children, Donald Jr., Ivanka, and Eric, to Marla Maples, 1993 to 1999, with whom he has 1 daughter, Tiffany, and to Melania Trump, 2005 present, with whom he has 1 son, Barron. Trump's personality and behavior have always been subjects of intense public scrutiny. Known for his brash demeanor, outspoken nature, and penchant for controversy, Trump has been a polarizing figure. His leadership style, characterized by direct communication via social media and frequent confrontations with the press, set him apart from traditional politicians. Donald Trump's life and career are a testament to the complex nature of American society and politics. From a successful businessman to a reality TV star and eventually the President of the United States, Trump's journey is marked by significant achievements and considerable controversies. His presidency reshaped American politics, leaving a lasting impact that will be studied and debated for years to come. Whether admired or criticized, Trump remains an indelible figure in the annals of American history.